Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today, Miss Harris?
Good. You?
Good. Would you rather me call you Taylor or Miss Harris?
Tyler's fine.
Okay, Taylor. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Gabrielle, and I am a social worker for the Bell County Comprehensive Care Center. I am a case manager. I've been here for about 2 years. I help individuals to obtain food, transportation, shelter, counseling. We help to provide child care. I can also help with medications that could possibly be prescribed for you. If you have any questions about myself or what I do, just feel free to ask. Okay? All right. First, I want to begin with some policies. It would be confidentiality is very important, and I want you to understand that everything that we discuss will be kept confidential. Even that the fact that you're here on our facilities will be kept confidential. No one will know that you're here unless you tell them. Okay. If you would like to share this with your doctor or anyone else, I can get you a release of information form to fill out, and that way we can share our meetings. Okay. All right. Great. There are a few exceptions to this policy that you need to understand. We are required by law that if we suspect any form of child abuse, child neglect, or spousal abuse, that we have to report it. Okay? Do you have any questions or concerns about that? Good. So before we begin, I need you to sign a permission form for me that gives us permission to treat you.
Okay.
It also gives us permission for Medicaid to be billed for your visits here, okay?
Okay.
All right, if you could just read over this and then sign it for me, I would appreciate it.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, do you have any questions so far? Okay. If you don't mind, Taylor, I am going to take some notes while we're talking, just to be sure that I get everything down okay.
Okay.
All right. First, I want to say that we offer a lot of services. I'm sure that I can help find the services that will best suit your needs. First, I would like you to answer some questions for me. It just, to the best of your ability, as honestly as possible. Okay? All right. So, first off, I see that you were referred to us from Child and Family Services concerning depression issues that you've been having.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell me about that? Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's been going on?
Well, myself, I'm 24, and I'm an administrative assistant at a local trucking company. And I have a 4-year-old son, and I'm having, babysitting issues while I go to work, and I'm having some issues at work, and, just all of it together is it's building up, and it's becoming too much.
Right. Well, how long have you felt this way?
I've been a naturally depressed person, I feel like, for a really long time. But just in the past month is when it's gotten more severe to the point to where I need to reach out and get help for it.
Right. Well, is there anything that's going on in your life right now that could be causing this depression?
Well, there's at my job at the trucking company, there was something that really bothered me. There was a promotion up for grabs, and I thought that I would get the promotion, but instead it was given to another man that I work with who had less experience than me, and I just felt very undervalued, very unappreciated at work, and it became a lot for me to bear, for me to go back to work.
Right. Well, have you spoken with your supervisor about how you feel about the promotion that you were overlooked for?
didn't know because I'm just the type of person, I let it go, but then I go home and I dwell on it at home by myself, and I would just rather not, bring it up or ask questions. I just let it go and go on about my business.
Right. Okay. Well, what about your son? What concerns do you have concerning him?
Well, when I go to work, where I'm divorced, I don't have a husband, he stays with my neighbor, and it really is an issue for me at work because sometimes, my neighbor, she'll call and tell me I need to come home early, or she'll call and ask me questions, and she'll interrupt my work, and I need something better for him while I'm at work in order to help me do my job.
Right. I understand that. Have you thought about childcare?
I have, but I don't think I can afford it.
Right. Well, we have a program that we could probably look into that could help you provide childcare for your son.
Okay.
I can get some information for you if you'd like.
That would be great.
Okay. All right. Now, Taylor, let's get back to your depression. Could there be anything else going on in your life now other than what we just discussed? Maybe something that happened in your past that could be causing the depression issues?
Well, specifically, this one traumatic incident that happened to me when I was a kid. I was 6, and I had an uncle of mine sexually abuse me. And I felt like that's followed me from my youth to now. And it's really, I think it's affected me a lot.
I can understand that. Did you talk to your parents? Did you ever reach out for counseling? Reach out to someone at school?
I told my parents about it, but they just kind of, they asked my uncle about it. He told them that he didn't do it because nobody's going to admit to it.
Right.
And, they just more or less took his word and more or less told me that I took whatever happened the wrong way, but that's not what happened, and I imagined it happening. So, but yeah, that's the only people that I told, and they're supposed to be my protectors,
Right.
but they didn't protect me back then.
Well, as you got older, did you feel like maybe counseling would be something that could help you?
I think where I've just always been alone, I've never really thought about talking or confiding in with somebody else. But now, yeah, I definitely do.
Right. Okay. So do you feel like you're alone, that you don't have anyone to talk to now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely?
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like that since, like I said, I tried to tell my parents what happened to me, and they brushed me off.
Right.
I was alone then, and I'm alone now, so.
Right. Okay. Well, you know that you can come here and speak with us. You can talk with me, or you could talk with one of the other workers at any time. We're here to help you. We want to help you. Okay? I want you to understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, you've taken a big step in coming here today. How do you feel about getting some professional counseling?
I feel like it's definitely a step up for me. I feel like it's a move in the right direction to get me mentally stable again, mentally healthy, and, just kick this depression. And hopefully, counseling, reaching out will stop it from coming back in the future, and I can live my life with me and my son and move past everything.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. Well, what I can do is I can go ahead and try to set that up for you to get you some counseling.
Okay.
And we've covered a lot today.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask me? Is there anything else that I can do to help you today?
No, you've done great.
Okay. Well, my main concern right now is making sure that you're safe and that we get you the assistance that you need.
Okay.
So what we need to do at this point is we're going to work on getting your son into some childcare,
Okay.
and we'll start looking into that and getting into the help that you need to help with your depression. Okay?
That'd be awesome. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, we'll get started on the paperwork. And anything else that you'd like to ask me? Any questions at all?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, you have a good day.
You too.
And we'll schedule your appointment if you just want to follow me out front.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.